Hello and welcome to Amethyst Star Crafting. My name is Jane Allmark and I'm a UK independent Stampin' Up demonstrator. And the first thing I wanted to do was to wish everybody a happy new year because today is the 1st of January 2021. So let's hope that this year is good for all of us. We're looking at today the new products which are coming on the 5th of January, so only a few days to go. And I thought that we've done a few things with some of them, but I thought that we would do something with the pattern papers and some of the other things. So let's just go through some of it. Dragonfly Garden is a lovely stamp set with a coordinating punch. So you can stamp, colour the dragonflies and punch them out. You've also got a lovely little second dragonfly, which is beautiful for just adding as an accessory. You've got the flowers, you've got the little bugs flying, and you've got some lovely sentiments. Great New Year's card. May good things grow all year long. You are an inspiration for a true friend. Thank you for your kindness. So beautiful ones, and going to be using a lot of this one. Then we've got the art gallery, and the art gallery is a two-step stamp. So you basically stamp the outline and then fill it in, and you've got leaves to go with the bottom of each one. You've got some other little floral images, and you've got a whole series which, particularly if you're starting out, covers you for virtually everything. You've got happy birthday, you've got congratulations, you've got good luck, you've got I miss you, you've got sorry, thank you, best wishes, you are lovely, I'm thinking of you. So covers just about everything. Now, if you're up to the next level, you might want to include the Floral Gallery dies. Now, these dies have lovely outlines to do all of your flowers, so you can die cut them out rather than having to fussy cut them. And there's one for each one of these, which is rather good. And then you've got two different shapes, rectangular shapes for your dies. So the long ones will do your longer sentiments, and the smaller ones will do the smaller sentiments. You've also got this one, which die cuts out, hold it this way round, just want to say. So you can have just want to say happy birthday, just want to say congratulations, just want to say best wishes. And you can, if you haven't got as much space, you can put just to say and keep the want out of it, so it goes into slightly smaller space. So a really nice die set. If you've got a die cutting machine and you want to take it up a next level, the dies are absolutely lovely. We've also, so if you haven't got a die cutting machine, you can use the punch for the dragonflies, and you can use that set. So, you know, a set for a beginner, a set for a beginner, or add the dies, and they all come in bundles, which is good. Then we get onto this paper. Now, this paper is called Fine Art Floral Designer Series paper. It coordinates with Bumblebee, Flirty Flamingo, Merry Merlot, Mossy Meadow, Night of Navy, Old Olive, Petal Pink, Pool Party, Poppy Parade, Pumpkin Pie, So Saffron, Terracotta Tile and Whisper White. So you can see virtually all of the colour palettes you can blend and mix with them. They're 12 by 12s. I've been using some of them, so we'll just go through these quickly. They are bright and bold on one side. So you have these lovely pieces. On the other side, you've got more sort of abstract, like a wash, which is rather nice. So again, on this one, very bold colours. They are photograph or they're done with the actual paper is oil. So if you do an oil on canvas, you get these sort of almost like 3D pieces of the flower. On the other side, again, you've got a really nice sort of would work for sort of mountains or sea scenes. This one again, very bright and bold on one side with the flowers. And then on the other side, again, lovely sort of watery type scenes, I would think, with this one. This one I really like. Beautiful florals again on this side. And on the other side, you've got a nice sort of neutral sort of background. Then we've got this one, which has the florals on the front. And again, you've got this one with the bumblebee on the back. This one, which actually matches the flower in the stamp set, which is rather good, and the little ones as well. And then on the other side, again, you've got something which is sort of ombre and abstract. So lots of lovely papers. Now, if you're using which we're going to use today, the front side of the paper, it can look a little busy. So I thought we would do something that would show you that it doesn't have to be quite as busy. So we're going to take 3 just little scrappy pieces. So just offcuts. I'm just taking these ones out so that we've got the 3 that we're going to use, and we're going to do 3 different cards with it. Now, these pieces measure for me, and they're literally just an offcut from the end that I was doing. So they're 3.5 inches by 1.5 inches. So they're all exactly the same, and they're just taken out of little pieces. I've also die cut out some of the sentiments. So we've got a best wishes, a happy birthday. I've done another best wishes because I quite like that one. I'm thinking of you. Thank you, which is a small one. Good luck, which is a small one. I miss you, which is a small one. And a congratulations. So quite a few that we can choose from. And we're going to use these pieces as the main focal point of the card. So let's start with this one. Now, if I look at this scrap, I think it goes better this way round. So landscape rather than portrait. You could put it portrait if you wanted to, but I think that that works there. So choose the way your scrap's going to work. And I have taken a piece of the coordinating with the green and then a matte of the Whisper White. Now do your sizes as you would do your matte and your piece. As I say, always do it with 1/4 inch. And then this piece we're going to put very simply straight in the center. Okay. Then I'm going to choose a sentiment, and I want a little sentiment for this one. So I'm going to choose this one, and I'm going to put it down at the bottom here. And then from the Dragonfly Punch, if you remember the other day when I was doing the rainbow card with them and I had some left over. So I've got a few little ones that are left over, and I've got this one, which is in the Merry Merlot, and I'm just going to put that in on the corner there. So that gives you a very simple card, but it gives the focal point of that little piece of designer series paper. So that would be our first one. So let's move that up to there. I'm not going to glue it all down at the moment because I'm just doing it as an idea. So the next one, I've taken Smoky Slate. And again, I've taken my piece to come in on the center. This one is going to come this way round. So we've got this one portrait. And I'm going to put the piece in on the center again. I'm not matting them because the paper is beautiful as it is. And to be quite honest, I don't think you need to mat it. You can if you want to, but you don't need to. Then on this one, I'm going to put let's have a best wishes, shall we? So I'm going to put the best wishes down at the bottom, like that. And again, I've got a little dragonfly, and I'm just going to put that one again just up on the top. So that gives you another. And again, your focal point is the pattern paper. But as you can see, because we're only using a small piece, it really doesn't look too bold. It just stands out just as a beautiful focal piece for a card, and they look really sort of professional. So let's put this one down in under here for now. And then the last one, I've taken some, I think this one is, I think it's Blackberry Bliss. I think it is. Anyway, it was a piece that I had. And then I've got this floral one. And again, we can have it this way up, or we can take it round that way. I think I'm going to have it this way up because I think that that will work quite well. But you can see that it picks up the lovely purple on there. I'm going to take a larger sentiment. So let's have I'm Thinking of You. And we'll put that one down at the bottom and just pop that in the centre. And then we're going to take another with a coordinating little scrap. I always keep my scraps, doesn't matter how small they are. And I'm going to put this one in, and you can literally, if you just have it in a small scrap, whoops, flying away. It's very easy to just have the little scraps, and then again I'm going to put this one up in the corner. I think they look nice just flying at the top. Now if you didn't want to put the dragonfly, you could have it without, but I think the dragonfly just in this one isn't coordinating, so it's exactly the same colour. These ones I've chosen ones that will pick up the colour within the designer series paper. And so this one I've picked up, I didn't want to have a green. I've got a green one. So if I show you coordinating just with the back, I don't think that that works as well. So if you put that in there, it's okay, but it doesn't work as well as having it for this one with one that literally just pops and goes in like that. So 3 different ideas, same design pattern, but you can see from this that you do get an absolutely beautiful card. And as I say, you don't need to put a mat on it. Now, if you wanted to put a mat, let me see, have I got a piece which is, yes, I think that's right. So if you wanted to put a mat, let's show you this one on here. Let's bring that up a bit so we can see it. So this would be with a mat on it, but I didn't think it worked as well with the mat because I think it detracted from the actual paper. So if you see on there, although that's not straight because I haven't stuck it down because I'm not going to, and then you put that there, to me that doesn't work as well. It detracts from the actual paper, and it's almost like you don't want to frame it. You just want it as it is, which, as I say, makes very simply pretty cards, which if you can put any sentiment you want down at the bottom. So if you're starting out and you haven't got a die cutting machine, you can just stamp any sentiment you want at the bottom. You don't have to have it die cut out. And if you haven't got the punch and you've just got the papers, then, you know, it stands alone beautifully without having the dragonfly on it. But adding those pieces together just sort of brings it up a bit. So I hope you enjoyed that. I will be back as always with lots of new ideas and things with some of the new products that are coming out. Happy New Year again to all of you. Thank you so much for your support last year, and look forward to all of your comments and chatting with you again this year. So stay safe, stay well, be kind, and have a great new year. Bye-bye.